guys, so today we're going to be doing a fun trivia. We're Bluebelly Dragons. This is our fourth video, I believe. And we're going to just be doing a fun trivia today with bearded dragons. Indy over there happily basking on a rock. So we're going to be playing true or false games, and let's see if you can get them right. Alright, so our first question is, do bearded dragons have a third eye, true or false?
Okay, if you answered false, you are wrong. The answer is true. They actually do have a third eye. I would show you Indy, but she's really grumpy from her bath. But yes, they do have a third eye on the top of their head.
Okay, our next question is, do bearded dragons live in the jungle?
If you answered false, you're right. Bearded dragons do not live in the jungle. They actually live in Australia, which is a desert. As you can see, we talked about that before and how her flooring looks like sand and the background is desert. So yes, bearded dragons do not live in the jungle.
Alright, the next question is, is the hot side of a bearded dragon's cage 80 degrees?
If you answer true, you are wrong. The hot side of a bearded dragon's tank is definitely not 80 degrees. That's the cool side. The hot side is usually 90 to 105. Indy likes the 105. But yes, if you answered true, you are wrong.
Alright, our question now is it good to feed your beardy mealworms?
So if you answer true, I'm not surprised, but no, they cannot have mealworms. The answer is false. If you did false, congratulations. If you did true, yeah, stop feeding your bearded dragon mealworms right away. They are not good for them at all.
Alright, our next true or false question is, keep males with male bearded dragons.
If you did true, you are wrong. The answer is false again. You do not want males with other males because they'll get territorial. You do not want males with other males again. The answer is false. If you did false, congratulations.
Okay, the question now is broccoli good for beardies?
The answer is false. Broccoli is not good for beardies. If you did true, well, I'm not really surprised. A lot of people say that is good for a bearded dragon, but it is not. Don't feed them broccoli. They could possibly die because of it or get sick. So if you pick true, that's okay. People in videos always say it's true, but if you pick false, congratulations.
Okay, we're getting into our last questions now, and this one is, are bearded dragons mammals?
Okay, this is probably the most obvious question of them all. If you got it wrong, well then, you probably need to do a lot more. You should know what mammals are more, but bearded dragons are not mammals. Mammals, well, you should know by now, lizards are not mammals. So if you did false, I can't really congratulate you, it's obvious. If you did truth, then you probably are kind of young or inexperienced, and you don't really get what a mammal is.
Okay, this is either maybe our 7th question? I don't know. But anyways, do beardies sometimes get along with other beardies?
Now, you probably picked false because in a couple of questions back, it was, do you put males with male bearded dragons? And that was false. But this one is actually true. You can put them together. I watch videos and they're bearded dragons together and they actually really enjoy each other. So yes, it's true. Sometimes they do, usually not, but sometimes they do.
Okay, another question. Beardies hate being picked up, true or false?
The answer is false. If you pick true, well, maybe you don't have a bearded dragon, or if you do, then maybe you're doing something wrong so it doesn't really like you. But if you picked false, then good, you got it right. Congratulations.
Alright, so this is our 9th question, I believe, and it is, beardies typically live for 15 to 20 years, true or false?
The answer is true. They typically do live to 15 to 20 years. If you got this right, congratulations. Now, sometimes they might live a little more, like I've heard 25. That's a pretty old bearded dragon. But typically, they live to 15 to 20 years.
All right, our last question is, should you always have a bearded dragon placed in the same cage as a leopard gecko?
Okay, so the answer is false. Bearded dragons, like I said in like the 7th question, they like to be alone typically, but sometimes they like to be with other bearded dragons, not leopard geckos. So the answer is false. If you did true, well then maybe you should get your leopard gecko out of your bearded dragon's tank.
Quick reminder to you guys, even if you have another lizard other than a leopard gecko in the same cage, still just get them out of the cage, okay? Bearded dragons should not be placed with any other lizard but their own type.
If you got 10, 9, or 8 of these questions correct, then congratulations, you are a good bearded dragon expert.
If you got 7, 6, or 5, you're pretty good, but you just do a little bit more research.
If you got 4, 3, or 2, then okay, I hope you don't have a bearded dragon yet, and if you do, then do some research.
Well, that's all for now, guys. Hope you liked the video. Please click the like button down below and subscribe. Blue Belly Dragons always!